This monkey's paw has the power to grant 3 wishes, but there's a catch. With every wish granted, one of its fingers curls up. The fingers stay curled until it finds a new owner, and only then do they open back up. An old woman, greedy for wealth, got her hands on the monkey's paw. She wished for an endless fortune. Just a few days later, her wish came true. But on Christmas Day, the old woman fell down the stairs, broke her neck, and died on the spot. Afterward, her husband received a massive life insurance payout and started living comfortably, free from financial worries. However, his newfound wealth couldn't ease the pain of losing his wife. No amount of money could replace the void left in his heart. Each day without her felt like an eternity. The day after the funeral, the husband, desperate to bring his wife back, took out the monkey's paw and made a wish for her to return to life. And that's when strange things began to happen. The lights in the house suddenly flickered and dimmed. He froze, confused, but then the lights came back on. To his shock, he heard his wife's voice calling him. He hurried toward the sound, but strangely, no matter where he looked, he couldn't find her. From that night on, every evening he'd hear her voice calling, but each time he couldn't find her anywhere. This left him even more puzzled. Why hadn't his wife come home after being brought back to life? Then, a few weeks later, one night as he was working in his home funeral parlor, the coffin slammed shut behind him with a loud bang. He rushed to check, but everything seemed normal. But when he turned around, his dead wife suddenly appeared, knocking over a nearby promotional sign. The old man, startled, collapsed to the ground. As he picked up the fallen sign, he saw the ad, "Newly launched coffin for sale." It suddenly clicked. He realized why his wife hadn't come home. She had already been buried in a coffin, sealed in a grave. Even if she was brought back to life, she couldn't climb out of the coffin. With that realization, the old man rushed out to the cemetery.